What's going on, guys? I feel like I had to do this for me personally because I just picked up the Figma Nobara and I've been wanting her for so long, but after I waited a while, she ended up being like $130, which was crazy, but I was able to get her from USA Gundam store. I think that's in Florida. She was on sale. I got her for like $66 total, which was really nice, included with shipping. So I finally got her, man, and I can't lie, I just like regret not getting her sooner, man, because she is one of my favorite characters from Jujutsu Kaisen. And after I saw the Figma version of her, wow, she just looked so stunning, man. And overall, I feel like the cloth skirt was going to be better for her articulation compared to the figure arts. So yeah, I wanted to do a comparison real quick. I did do something like this in the past. I think I did it for Yuji, SH, and Figma. Same thing with Gojo in the past, and then also Fushiguro. So I wanted to do one for Nobara, just for me, and just to anyone who this might be helpful for. But yeah, guys, looking at the boxes, they are pretty cool in their own way, but I gotta say I like the Figma a lot more personally, in my opinion. But yeah, man, this looks pretty sick. So yeah, and then you can see some poses from both figures, and yeah. All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna open them up and show you guys the comparison and also the accessories. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, before we do start, I want to say this is not to bash on the other line. Both of them I would feel like excel in their own way. They both have their pros and cons, so let's go ahead and get into that. But yeah, man, this is hopefully a positive review for you guys for both figures, because I still love both. I'm going to keep both no matter what, but I just want to show you guys the difference if there's one that you can only get and you guys want to choose which one. So yeah, showing you the Figma and the figure arts. Here we have the look. Overall, they both look good in their own way. I feel like she looks more anime accurate in my opinion, and then the figure arts looks a little bit more like the manga. One thing I will say that I didn't like from figure arts was this large ass gap from the shoulders. You can see right there. You know, they kind of didn't put anything to cover it, but yeah, I kind of like how they did it here with the Figma version. But yeah, overall, you can see it's a cloth skirt, which is the difference. Different color shading of blue as well. Her hair color is a lot lighter on the Figma. And yeah, overall, I think they both look good. And then the shoes, you can see slightly bigger on the figure arts and slightly smaller on Figma. Yeah, man. So yeah, overall, in my opinion, I think they both look good in their own way, like I said. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you their accessories, and then I'll show you the rest. But yeah, man, I think overall, in my opinion, they both look good. I like both of their designs. So yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. All right, guys. So we will start with the SH Figure Arts version. I will say they both come with certain different accessories that both excel in their own way. So yeah, starting it off with the SH. She brings her neutral face right there, as you can see, and then fisted hands out of the package. All right, so here we have a yelling face that she brings, which looks pretty good. Here, I will say she has a sadistic face. I usually like these in a lot of characters. They're so cool. And I will say that figure arts is the only one that brings it, so I'm glad it brought it. She does also have a teeth gritted face with a windswept hair, which is cool. I like that a lot. It's very different. So yeah. And then she does have two open action hands right here. Or I would say relax more than anything. Here we have a pointing hand. She does bring one fist with one nail. It's already attached. And then here we have the fisted hand with 3 nails, which is cool. And then here we have her iconic hammer, which is awesome. And then lastly, here we have 2 gripping hands for the hammer. So that's cool. So that's everything that the SH brings. Alright, guys, so now for the Figma, she does bring a neutral face, which looks very stunning in my opinion. I really love her design. And she does have fisted hands out of the package. Next, here we have a yelling face, which looks good. I like it a lot. Here we have a smiling face, which I like, but can also look like she's ready for action, which I love. She does have cursed energy. She brings one of these, which is so cool. This is something that I feel like the figure arts should have brought at least one. So I'm glad that this one was included for Figma. Next, here we have the hands, which are nice. They're attached, which I like from Figma. 2 open relaxed hands, 2 gripping hands for the hammer, 2 open relaxed hands. She does bring an extra peg right here in case a wrist breaks. She does have stickers. I believe this goes on her scroll doll. So that's cool as well. I will show you that right now. And I just decided to leave these in the package, guys, because the hammers are, or the nails are separated right there. So I hope you guys can see this well. But yeah, she does have 2 gripping hands that hold those nails, which are cool. You can see there's pegs in her fingernails. I'm sorry, her fingers. And then she does have her straw doll. So yeah, I just left these because I didn't want these to fall. You know, they're really little and you could easily lose them. So yeah, that's cool. And sorry, I forgot to mention she does bring her hammer right there, of course. So that's awesome. And then lastly, she does bring a stand, which I love. Figma stands aren't like usually the best, but they're really good in their own way. So I like it. So I'm cool that this was included. All right, guys. So overall, their accessories are both good. I feel like the Figma wins slightly only because she brings her straw doll, something that she needs in my opinion. And she does have a curse energy effect. And the thing that Figuarts has that's different from Figma is that she has a windy swept head sculpt entirely. And I would say, I think that's it, honestly, is just her having a different head sculpt. So yeah, overall, in my opinion, I think Figma wins for the accessories. She brings a lot of stuff that she needs. So yeah, for me, Figuarts, I wish they included at least 1 energy effect, 1 curse energy, and 1 straw doll. But overall, both good. All right, guys, so getting into the articulation, you guys probably already saw this a million times, but this is a comparison between the two. So yeah, let's start with the SH Figuarts. She looks up about this much, which is really nice. She looks down. She does have really good rotation, really good movement. I just noticed that this looks slightly different from the whole outfit. Like, it's a different color, but I don't know, that could just be me. But overall, her arm can go up this much, which is really good. That's nice. She does go full 360, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. She is on the ball peg. I will say that me not liking this personally, right here, the exposed joints, despite me not liking it, I feel like it really is good for articulation purposes because she has insane butterfly articulation, which you can see right there. So it's perfect when she's in action, you know, maybe doing something simple with her hammer and nails. So that's awesome. They did that really well, in my opinion. Her torso can move really good. Really good rotation side to side. Her ab crunch is about this much. Not much, but it's enough, in my opinion. She can go back a whole lot, which is nice. She does have her waist swivel. And this is what I'm going to say, guys. For me personally, the skirt, I wish it was a softer plastic, like Sasuke or Obito, for example. They didn't make it like that, unfortunately. There is a piece of plastic that usually connects this, so it's sealed. But for me personally, I wanted more out of it, so I ended up cutting it. Right here, you can see the cut. And it wasn't a big deal, you know, it's a little exposed like that, but I like it. She looks fine, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, this is a harder plastic. So yeah, you know, her leg can go up this much before it can kind of get pushed down. And if I go any higher, her leg usually pops out, which always happens. So yeah, that was the unfortunate thing. But yeah, she can go up this much with her skirt piece. She does have her thigh swivel. She does have double jointed knees. She can do the splits about here, and I feel like it's better because I cut it personally. If you look at older ones, obviously they have the full plastic piece. But yeah, I feel like she could do a better split because of that cut that I did, which I like. She does have, her foot can go up that much. Her foot goes down this much. She does have her ankle pivot, which is amazing, I will say. And she does have her toe hinge. So yeah, guys, overall, her articulation is still good. I love it. But personally, in my opinion, I wish her skirt was a softer plastic. That way it allowed her to do more movement. I feel like I could do a lot with like Obito, for example, and his whole cloak covers his feet, so his legs. But yeah, I still like it. Still good. And like I said, if you want to customize it, you know, I usually do that for my JJK figures, and I don't mind at all. I did it for her. Ended up cutting the plastic from the sides. So yeah, that's cool for Figuarts. All right, guys, now getting into the Figma, which I recently got. So happy that I did. She can look up really high. You will see gap, but you know, you obviously do it to where you don't see it. But yeah, she can look up really good. She looks down that much. She has, oh, I didn't mean to pop that out. That was me pushing it, guys. Sorry about that. She does have really good rotation as well, side to side. Her arms can go up this much, so I will say Figuarts is better right there on the arm articulation. So that's cool. She doesn't have a bicep swivel, but you can go like this, and then you kind of manipulate it on the elbow joint because you can twist it wherever you want. Right there, you can see. So that's cool. You can still get those poses that you want with bicep swivel. She does have double jointed elbows, which go in that much. She is on a little wrist peg as well from Figma, which is good. Does the job. Her butterflies, I will say as well, they designed it in a way where it's really good. So you can see right here, she does it perfectly going inward. So that's awesome. And like I said, they're both good and unique in their own way. So yeah, that's cool. Nobara can look, or sorry, she can move side to side really, really well. You can see right here, I'm pretty much doing it with no problem at all. She does have good rotation right there. Really, really good. Her ab crunch goes a little bit more than figuarts, which is nice. She can go back not much. Figuarts does win right there. She does have her waist swivel as well. So like I said, this skirt piece, I really love it, man. This figure it threw it to a whole new level with this cloth skirt. I really like it. So yeah, she can go up this much. I will show you. You can see right there. This is what I was talking about. Look at this, man. This is really, really good articulation. I love that. And like I said, if I force the figuarts to do this, it will pop off every time. I've done it like so many times just to test it. But yeah, really, really nice, man. And like I said, because of the cloth, her leg will not go down. It could just go any range you want, man. I love this a lot. She also has thigh swivel as well. She does have her double jointed knees. Pretty good. And her splits can go all the way. She could do it pretty much fully right there. Like I said, it's not limited at all. And her foot can go up this much. Her foot goes down that much. She does have amazing ankle pivot as well. And she does have her toe hinge. So yeah, guys, overall, like I said, in my opinion, the cloth skirt really is good for Nobara. I really like this articulation. Her legs can just do whatever I want when I articulate her. So I love that. So much freedom. So I really like it. But yeah, guys, like I said, they're both unique in their own way. And they both have their pros and cons, like I said. So yeah. Alright, guys, now we're going to get into a size comparison. I do have a good portion of Figma, and I have a majority of SH Figuarts Jujutsu Kaisen line. I'm going to show you each of them. Let's go ahead and do that. I will put them side by side. I'm just going to leave the two girls here, both SH and Figma, just to show you guys the other figures side by side with both of them at the same time. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, guys, so first we have SH Figuarts Yuji and Figma Yuji. They both look good. Obviously, SH was slightly taller, if I remember correctly, but overall, they look good. If you want to mix and match with SH, let's say Nobara with Figma Yuji, you can do that. You can see right there, she's still short as she should be, and then Figma, obviously, they match up because they're both Figma. But overall, I think these all look really good, and you can mix and match, like I said. They both look perfect, so yeah. Okay, next we have Megumi. We both have the SH and Figma as well. Like I said, guys, I don't know if you know, they recently revealed that they're going to update the SH Jujutsu Kaisen line. So it's basically back. Thankfully, I'm so happy, man. But if we were to get someone that, like, you know, was a reissue or redesign overall, I feel like Megumi is the one that needs it, in my opinion. This SH, I know, sorry guys, we're off topic, but I just want to say this. He should have brought this face right here that Figma brings. That's the reason I got this. And he brought his demon dog. I remember I did the review between the two. This guy brought little to nothing accessories, and then just another one for Yuji or Sukuna, which sucked in my opinion. He could have brought so much, man. But yeah, overall, they look good as well. He is taller than the Figma. You can see right there. But overall, her being a girl and obviously shorter, I think both of them work with either or. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, guys, here we have Figma Gojo and SH Figuarts Gojo. This is the JJK0 with a custom head sculpt, in case you guys are wondering. He is supposed to be tall as he should, and I feel like, again, these guys both look good. And both of them, they look good with either Gojo. So yeah, I think they're perfect. I do remember when I did a review comparison between Gojo and Figma Gojo, they both were the same height. So that's awesome. I love that. And yeah, these guys are some of my favorite figures ever. Alright, guys, now for only SH Figuarts. I don't have Yuta Figma. I didn't really like how that one looked, in my opinion. So yeah, I do have the GOAT Yuta Kotu SH Figuarts from JJK0 movie with the year 2, I think, the head sculpt. So that's awesome. And then I do have SH Figuarts Gato. This is the teen version. So yeah, you can see they're tall as they should be. And like I said, the girls, they look good with either or. So yeah, they both look good next to them. I like that. Alright, guys, just for a bunch of Sukunas. These are all SH Figuarts. Here we have a Meguna, Here we have a Sukuna with his robe, and then here we have a Shibuya arc version kit batch that I made of Sukuna. So yeah, these all look good again next to Nobara. They all fit perfectly. Obviously they're the same character, but you know, these guys are all different in their own way. So yeah, that's cool. All right, guys, I hope I covered everything. I think this overall was fun to do. You guys let me know in the comments what you feel about each figure, how you feel. If you have both, or if you want to choose one. I hope this video helped. But guys, overall, like I said before, this is not to bash on the other line. I think they're both good in their own way. Like I said, their articulation, some differences, and accessories overall, I say Figma wins just by a little bit, because she brings a lot more and stuff that she needs. But yeah, guys, overall the figures are awesome. Like I said, I'm keeping both for their own reason. And yeah, overall I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe to get these more in the future, and I really hope you guys have a great day. Take care, guys.